So what I thought I'd do is talk today about clearing our space, clearing our environments, right? Throughout the year, we have Mercury retrograde, we're going to have Mars in retrograde, and we have these things that come up in our life that disrupt us. And it's really important that we keep our living environment, the space we live in high vibration. And we do that by clearing out low vibration from our living space. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it's not easy to be aware of, but I'll help you here, okay? So let me ask you, are you aware when there's negative energy around you? Are you aware negative energy to me and low vibration are one and the same? But I say it both ways, okay? Are you aware when things feel off? Are you aware when you feel like you're in a funk? Are you aware when communication gets tricky in the house, right? Okay. When there is low vibration, we begin to feel energetically and physically drained. We might feel grumpy. We might be depressed, easily triggered and annoyed with people, right? Even with ourselves. We can definitely feel stuck in the world around us. We can feel trapped. We are impacted daily by the world around us. That would include our social media, the news, the people around us, and the list goes on. There's a myriad of reasons of how the energy around us, or a myriad of ways how energy around us impacts us. Negativity builds up over time. It can't be felt immediately as an empath, but I'm thinking of negative energy as it just builds up. It builds up energetically in a room, in a house, right? Where energetically it just weighs us down. It trips us up, actually, and it will permeate into areas of our life. The negative energy impacts our energetic field, and it lowers our vibration. And I want you to be in high vibration. With the wisdom to understand that you cannot control the world around you, then you can become grateful for your ability to maintain your own clean internal vibrational energy and your living space around you. Consistently removing negative energy from your life is one of the best things you can ever do for yourself. It's part of self-care. It's part of feeling good in life. It's part of honoring your existence. Here are some common ways low vibration hangs around. These are just situations that cause them to happen, okay? So the first step is to recognize and to have an awareness that negative or low vibrations are existing in your space and might be causing you to feel like you're having a funky day or a bad day, okay? So for example, if you've been sick for a while, physically sick, if there's been an impact like that, or trauma energy, along with the stress, of healing, the stress of the physical condition, low vibration can linger because you've been out of sync in this, you've been out of your routine. And so over time, this buildup of it's like a burden energy will build up in your space. There's no right or wrong to this. Nobody's at fault for this. This is just energetic patterns that we come up against. That's all. So if you've been sick, fighting something, been in an accident, trauma, okay, clear your space. Lighten that load, lighten that burden. I'll help you. I'll give you some ideas, okay? Next, another way that it will get trapped in your environment is after a breakup, after the passing of a loved one, after the separation of two people. It can be, it can be the heartache and the grief, right? In this pain, and the ability that you have to move forward in it. But arguments create a negative impact in the home, in your environment. work environment, work, we bring our work home with us. That's very real, whether we're sitting at the computer or we bring home the day event. Yeah. So relationships can have an impact about how we feel and bring it back into the house. Arguing with a partner or friend will do this. Okay. They say, in relationships like this, we can say things that we don't mean. A partner can say something they don't mean. And that disagreement, once it becomes over, it's the energy of it is still there. You know what I'm talking about. Some relationship dynamics take a week, before people are even talking to each other and being back to normal, or a day or a night. But you want to clear the energy of it after this happens. Literally, you're going to clear the space, okay? Negative energy, low vibration, burden energy can happen during any major transitions of life. The hecticness of learning a new job, that learning curve, moving. Moving is one of the number one stresses, lifetime stresses in someone's life, okay? Caregiving for another. Doesn't mean you're not going to care or be selfless, but you're going to need to clear your space, okay? Now, I would love to share with you some tools that I implement in my life, that I know other people implement in their life, that you can use to clear low vibration, low frequency, negative energy, all that stuff, okay, to lift the burden in the space around you. One is, and I'll talk about the different aspects of it, is smudging. Smudging sage, in particular, is a sacred Native American herb. The ancient American practice of smudging with sacred herbs were used to help clear the negative energy from a room or a space, okay? They used it a lot, okay? They would take it and put it underneath their feet, move it around them, all right? The burning of these certain herbs, such as cedar, rosemary, lavender, thyme, is not only considered a spiritual practice, but a scientific one too. These herbs are said to release negative ions. The oxygen atom that are charged by electrons. Oxygen atoms are charged by electrons, and that's what this releases. Negatively charged atoms are created effectively in nature by water, air, sunlight. This is what makes us feel calm and energized when we're in nature and we're breathing fresh air. Our body needs it. Our energy system needs it. Some ways to do this, okay, in addition to burning sage, all right? Now, some say in some places it's hard to find sage, okay? There are other things that you can use. Palo Santo is a type of fragrance. It's a wood fragrance that's native to South America, and it can be burned as incense. It's strong. It's thought to be a vigorous energy cleanser, very much so. And it goes into more spiritual things, Palo Santo does, but it's great to clear energy, okay? Just light one end of the stick, spread it, the smoke will begin to spread as you would with a dried batch of sage, okay? And then you take that incense and you just move it up and around in your house and clean out the rooms. You can move it around you, right? Now, if the lingering smoke from incense or burnt herbs don't settle well with you, it doesn't for everyone. Does not mean anything. Don't attach anything to it. If you're sensitive to that, well, there's alternative things that you can do. All right. One is you make a floral cleansing bowl. This blend works perfectly to get rid of some tension, undesirable tension, right? And energy. So what you do is you mix up dried fresh herbs consisting of lavender, thyme, okay? Anything else you want to throw in there, but those two, you want to have like that, those two in there. You can put sage in there if you can find fresh sage, okay? And salt. into a bowl. Stir in some hot water to it, and then just open the windows and let that mixture cool. Add a squeeze of fresh lemon juice and a few drops of additional lavender oil if you couldn't find it fresh. And then what you do is you take it around the house with whatever way you want to cleanse, holding it, moving the air this way. You can put it in a spritz bottle, right? You can walk around if it's still warm a little bit, it's not too hot to hold, and let the steam into each room. Yeah. You can also strain, in addition, I mean, taking that a step further with the spritz bottle, is you can strain the herbs into a spray bottle and mix it with additional water. And then you can use this later for potted plants. You can even use, I mean, it's fine for potted plants. It's fine to walk around and spritz in a room. Okay, and it helps clear the energy. The other thing that I like to do are crystals. I love crystals. Now, my whole house is not a crystal bowl, although I wish it was, right? But I make use of crystals. Crystals are a gift from the earth that carry various beneficial vibrational properties. So I'm going to give you an example of two stones that you're probably familiar with, but if you're not, they're good ones, okay? You can place these around your home. You can place them on there, but they clear negative energy in your home. And the one is black tourmaline. I have a big one right here, kind of a big one, okay? And I set it on my desk. If I feel like I'm taking on too much, if I feel like the space around me is negative, okay? And the other one is hematite. I don't have my hematite right here by me, but hematite is also good for clearing negative energy. You could put them, place them in your house somewhere, okay? Now, a second part of this is I will often wear somewhere on me, I wear cargo pants and shorts and things like that, but I will also often wear, I think it's called matchstick because of the size, selenite. I have 12-inch selenites, wands, okay? But this piece of selenite, see, I can wear in my pocket all day long. And what it does, selenite cleanses energy, it brings balance. And so nothing stays on you, so to speak. So you can wear selenite. I have a tourmaline stone that I can wear, also clears negative energy. So be creative in how you use crystals. They aren't just to sit on a shelf and look good. Make use of them, hold them, right? Wear them, place them in strategic spots where they will help cleanse and absorb negative energy. They really help you stay energetically balanced. I'm going to keep going. A simple and effective way to clear vibrations is to make noise. You make noise as you walk throughout your house, your space. This can happen in a variety of ways. If you have a drum, you can drum throughout the house. A gong, even and often, the best way is clapping. Clapping your hands will break up negative energy. So for this in-home ritual that we're doing right now of clearing your space, what you do is you start at the front door and you move clockwise through your house and you're going to clap, all right? But you want to be heard. You want it to be a loud clap, all right? And you'll walk around, throughout the inner perimeter of each room. Now keep in mind where stuck energy lies. It lies up in the top, up in the corners, right? Maybe behind drapes, low down. So you want to clap. You get a good little exercise here, but you're going to feel it. You're going to feel it lighter in your space. Yeah. So you can play an instrument. Clapping is great. It really is. And you'll clap towards the wall, all right? And you'll make a full loop. Okay. Another way to incorporate sound is by singing. Doesn't matter the quality of your voice. It's a known fact, singers live a long time. Singing is great for mental health. Singing is great for feeling good about yourself. It improves memory. It can lower your blood pressure. It develops your lung power and your posture and basically gives you more personal, positive, overall general power, energy by beating off, singing through negative energy. Okay. Singing attracts positivity, and you can do it as a way to make noise in your home. Sing in the shower, but sing in other areas of your house too. Okay. Negative energy doesn't typically get lodged in the shower. So start there and move through your house. Okay. You can do it at any time. You can even sing and apply this to when you're driving in the car. Sing in the car. Raise your vibration while you drive. I have more. Mm-hmm. You can clear negative energy when you're out and about and you feel kind of icky by repeating out loud or in your mind something positive. Positive affirmations when we are in a negative state or feeling negative, right? They will attract positive things. So in turn, we are expelling negative energy when we change our words and begin to say something positive to ourselves. Our brains work in that way because they're used to our thoughts. So the brain will mold itself into similar thoughts, and this is called a thought pattern. This is why we should train our brains to think positive, as it will convert into positive energy. In these positive statements that you say to yourself, give gratitude. Do not let this one go by. Gratitude is not rattling off anything. Gratitude is doing it with intention, speaking slowly, slowing down, right? It will clear and raise your vibration and the vibrations in your space. Okay. I want you to feel better in the world around you, in your living space. I want you to feel like you have control over your life. You have a bit more control about how you feel, how you show up. And if you will take some of these, and here's another one, okay, a really simple one. You can dissolve sea salt in a spray bottle, fill it with water, okay, and mist the air in every room. Yeah. There are many cultures that take salt and put it along the perimeter of their house, okay? I have not put salt around the perimeter of my house, but I know people that do, and they swear by it. You can put salt on the front porch and sweep it off. I just haven't done it, but I do a lot of those. I've done all the other things that I've recommended, okay? I'm just giving you ideas because one of them will land. You only need one. If you don't want to spray salt in your house, then like if you have hardwood floors or something, get some Himalayan salt lamps. I have a Himalayan salt lamp right here by me. I have one in my office. I have one in my bedroom. I do turn it off before I go to sleep because I have to have it dark when I sleep. But I know a lot of people that sleep with it on. Himalayan salt lamps will help bring balance to your living space. These are all practices you can use that fit your style. Maybe, I mean, it takes a little bit of time. It's not like you just wish the negative energy away. You have to take action in clearing negative energy. You have to take action in realizing that you don't feel good and that you want to change. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let me know in the comments below what type of practice you do. I have received a lot of phone calls lately from people that want to work with me or work with one of my practitioners. And if that is something that you're interested in, okay, I have options. I have a lot of options to work with me and to get one-on-one help, where it's literally clearing inherited patterns, old beliefs, and vibrational energies that bring you down. Energy clearing is amazing for lifting stuck energy, for moving life forward, this needle of your life purpose forward, for you to be able to take action and feel better in your life. And if you're interested in something like that, just put in the comments below, Lisa, I'm interested, and I'll just reach out to you. Okay? Because the truth is, time does not replenish itself. Let that land. Time does not replenish itself, not ever. We want to make use of our life, make use of our time, implement new habits, and clear out the old. Because it is in our divine right to feel better. 100%. Let me know what you resonated with and if you want to talk to me. Okay, because you know me, I'd love to talk to you. I always do. Every day, come back, write these things down. There's a lot in there, a lot of content tonight, a lot of different choices about how to cleanse your energy. And yeah, reach out to me if you want some help. All right, sending you lots of love. Bye-bye.